world-class building, and we're set to see it firsthand.
What are your goals heading into training camp? Do you have any specific goals that you're working on yourself in terms of your game?
Well, yeah, I think you're always trying to get bigger and better, and obviously try to improve areas of your game. I think you spend all summer trying to work on those areas and improve them, and I think you obviously want to continue to grow your game. I think defensively is an area that I'm very strong at. That's probably my best area of my game. So, you know, I want to continue to work on that. And work on some things I'm not quite as good at, and obviously offensively I think I have a lot more to give. I think in the past, in junior, I was able to chip in pretty well offensively, and it seems like that's something that kind of comes with time. So hopefully I can kind of keep improving on my numbers, and you know, like I said, I just want to have more responsibility and be counted on even more.
Last year you didn't have this preseason training camp a few weeks before the season. How much will it benefit you guys with all these practice sessions before you get started in October?
Well, you know, last year was last year, and the unique thing about that was everyone was on the equal playing field. It wasn't like we were the only ones that had a week to practice. But when you do have a full camp, there's a lot of systems to review and to go over, and I think even more so gives the coaching staff and the management an opportunity to really evaluate players that are fighting for spots. And you know, as a player, it is nice to have that extra time. Obviously, it's injury prevention a little bit as well, and you know, for you guys coming in, it's a chance for them to acclimatize themselves to the organization and get used to everyone in their surroundings. So it is nice to have a little bit longer.
Islanders are really Long Island's team. You feel like the train, little experience you guys are going through, kind of helps people be connected, even though you guys are going to be over at Barclays.
Yeah, well, I personally I don't think it's very far at all. I mean, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, and basically if we had to drive to the city, we're driving an hour, and it seemed like we drove everywhere we went. So for me, a little train ride's not that big of a deal, and for you know, Long Islanders, you know, you can sit in traffic for 45 an hour, or an hour and a half, or you can jump on a train, and it obviously keeps us connected. And the unique thing about it is that we are moving, but we're not moving too far, and it's just you know, short train ride in, and obviously today we're seeing the simplicity of it, so it's nice. And with that, hopefully we can gain some more fans in Brooklyn, and the neat thing is that we're not alienating our fans in Long Island.
But one more, guys, just so we don't kill ourselves on the train.
Travis, with the Strider gone, a little more responsibility on your shoulders. How do you approach the season knowing that?
Well, I don't think you can really change. Obviously, Mark played a big role for us. He was our captain. He was a big minute eater for us, and obviously he was really good on the power play. You know, I think collectively as a group, we're all ready to step up and play more minutes and more important minutes in that role. And the nice thing about it is we have the young guys that are ready to step in as well and play big minutes. So, but you know, for myself personally, I do want to put more on my shoulders, and I think every player does want that, and I think I'm going to demand a lot out of myself, and I know the teammates and my coaching staff will as well, and that's part of what I talked about earlier, is I know I'm not going to light up the world offensively, but I do believe I have a lot more to give and try to chip in and push the pace a little bit more from the back end.
Thanks, Travis.
Thanks.